It's a fun, happy little bike. Alright, this is a mic test. See if this mic's any good. This is the new mic, the Boya. Thought I'd try a different bike this morning. I actually originally did this video yesterday, but I did it on the Harley, and 20 seconds in, the camera battery went dead.
Don't worry, be happy. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. In every life we have some trouble, but when you worry you make it double. Don't worry. In every life we have some trouble, but when you worry you make it double. Don't worry. Be happy.
Yeah, I love this bike. This thing is just so much fun. It's a fun, happy little bike. And I'm going to the parking lot with it. This turns a challenge. Did it. I can do it with my gold wing without too much trouble, but you get on an unfamiliar bike. This is kind of U-turn practice too, although it's not very. For practicing U-turns, it's not quite tight enough. Thanks, Kevin, for letting me borrow your bike to do shenanigans on. This has been a not so comprehensive review of the Boya BY-M1. This probably isn't going to be for motovloggers, basically because I have a very unique camera and helmet setup. But for what I'm doing, this thing, I was very impressed with the sound quality. I love the pouch it comes in. It does have a foam cover that I'm not using. I might try that. Issues I don't like about it so far. One of them is the on-off switch. Like I said, very weak D-dents. The other thing that I'm a little concerned about is the actual plug, specifically the strain relief on the back. I noticed that when I was plugged into my camera, it was hanging down at a pretty extreme angle. I'm probably going to take some heat shrink tubing and put over that. That part of it seems a little cheap. The strain reliefs seem a little cheap. But other than that, the sound quality is great. It's got a really nice clip, better clip than what was on my old mic. I do like that this is aluminum. In general, it's not a bad mic. It's an under $20 Lav Mic, and what I'm discussing here, my particular issues with it, that's more for my particular use. It's a unique use. I actually have it clipped inside the helmet, and then plugged into the back of the camera. I use a Zoom Q4, which is kind of a unique camera. A lot of guys that do motovlogging actually do it wirelessly. I don't. Basically because I used equipment I had, and I like what I'm working with. So anyway, I have a very unique setup. If you were using this as an actual lav mic, that would be ideal. For me, it's not. For somebody using it as an actual lav mic, the only thing I would say about it is this and the strain reliefs. Other than that, awesome value. And at $20, you know, you can buy 2 or 3 of them. And if, you know, the strain release fails, big deal. It's a cheap mic. I also noticed an issue with a couple of my last videos that the stuff that I did in here came out a bit dark. So I've actually put the camera on auto. I'm just going to let it do its thing rather than setting it all up manually. We'll see if the results are better. I think the picture's already going to be brighter. That's been a big time. I fixed it one time in post. I missed it on my last video and I didn't get it fixed. Also, this video is coming out just a little later than normal. I usually have the video done the night before, uploaded, then the next morning I work on the description and schedule it for 11 a.m. release. Right now it's like 10:30 and I'm just finishing up shooting and editing. So this video is probably going to hit about noon, maybe a little later depending on how long it takes to upload. Anyway, you have a great weekend. Tomorrow's Sunday, and today is Saturday. So for once, I'm recording on the same day that I'm posting.
Ooh.